This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the third-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown.
I mean, that's exactly how you want to start a football game, right? We haven't even gotten settled in, and already they're in the end zone with the opening kickoff to this game. What blocking up front to free the return man for that touchdown. Outstanding across the board.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Hand off to the right side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And nobody down here in this state has forgotten what happened the last time they played. The Tide were rolling, crushing Auburn in a beatdown.
Well, I can never forget that game. Everything Alabama did, especially on the offensive side of the ball, went the right way. They were able to score at will. Auburn has a chance today to get payback. Let's see if they can.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Throws it to the right. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. There's such a living history to this rivalry game, Kirk. They began playing back in 1893 and so many dramatic chapters since then.
You know, growing up in the Big Ten region, I always had an appreciation for the Iron Bowl, watching Auburn and Alabama every year. But really, it wasn't until 1996, my first year on College Game Day, when you and I were down there. Watched it firsthand. It was my first experience in seeing it, and there's just nothing like watching Auburn and Alabama in person.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, just a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
Hand off to the back. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run play.
The ball is picked off. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
691, Gator Spark. Carrier.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense.
Cobra. Timber. Tuna.
Back to pass. It's Simpson. Finds an open target on the left side. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. Tackle made after just a short gain. Now it's second down here. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Bama.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And he knocks through the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Auburn offense trots back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 30 now. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blower with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. He's escaping the pocket now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Bringing pressure. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
That sack sets up an important third down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
They just felt that one coming. Third down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Fourth down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. And he drops back in the gun. And looking for a big play here. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He's going to hand this off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, Not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Makes a quick catch. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle, finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. It could create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They cannot stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, so this drive's going to begin with good field position. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Grab down the middle. It's Burton. And a huge gain across midfield all the way to the 40-yard line.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Handoff to the single back. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you're starting to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
Oh, there's the stiff arm. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. And now the handoff. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score now 14, Auburn 7.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the handoff. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game here.
Yeah, it's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you've made before. Doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play and go try to win this game.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the fair catch signaled for and take it. So here comes the Alabama offense back out of the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Handoff heading left. Makes a nice move there. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Gonna run it. It's Miller. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down.
Get set. Go.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his back. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. The Auburn offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down after a short gain there.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Got it.
Here's the second down play.
Set. Hut.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On the ready.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now.
Here we go. Ready.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Important second down play coming up. Give it to the back again. Get some space around the 30. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
First down and 10 now.
Here we go.
And the back now goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Past the 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
We'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
On the set.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10.
Ball.
They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging.
That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
The back's got it. Finding some room with the 25. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
First and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Number 1 in the end zone.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Auburn, 35. Alabama, 14.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. He'll toss it to the back. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Got it.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Receiver makes the grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelbacker, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments.
Squirrel.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He'll try a pass here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
Hornet. Hawk. Ready.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Caught over the middle. It's Young. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. This will be a 45-yard attempt. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. This will be a 45-yard attempt. The attempt is no good. He missed it. And off the miss, it's still a 21-point margin.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Oh, he's looking to throw. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Slide 22.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense.
Terrier. Reload. Hey, Cam.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That's reeled in. It's long. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Offense facing fourth down.
The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it.
Set. Griffin. Alert. Acorn.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes a spectacular diving catch. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field.
Unlock.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And tackled after a small pickup there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Caught behind the line. It's Lewis. Finding space and powerful running into the secondary. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal.
Get set.
He'll hand it off. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the Auburn offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. And here's the handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quick throw caught on the left side. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
And put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
A handoff to the back. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. That puts him over 150 yards today. Kirk, we knew he was going to be a focus coming in, but he has backed up the hype and then some.
Yeah, he sure has, Chris. I mean, all year long, he's been a dynamic playmaker. I'd argue one of the top in the entire country. And now, in a rivalry game, to be able to do this, boy, it says a lot about it.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Auburn 42, Alabama 21.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Gonna run it. It's Miller. Throws a stiff arm. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll ride the back again here. Tackle, but 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Moves. Flip it, flip it.
They're going to run it. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it second and medium. And the running back takes the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
First down, Alabama. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Auburn 42, Alabama 21.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field.
Cricket.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, yeah, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They're trying to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Try and muscle for the first down. Fighting off the defender. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And that's a solid game for the defense able to bring him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, tied.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. The kickoff team on the field now is able to get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he steps out to the 29. That's where they'll begin the drive. Out on the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
The play careful here on second down for this offense. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. Ball handed off. He's tackled just short of the midfield line of the 49.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Singleton. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Single back, takes the handoff. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And there's the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. Play action fake, looking to throw. Now rolling out to his left. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Here comes a handoff. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Coming up, second down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Tigers. Look at this. It's Auburn beginning to pull away, Kirk, and it's the Crimson Tide on the ropes at the moment.
Yeah, if pride is on the line for this Auburn team, all they hear about year-round in their state is how great Alabama is. Well, they get a chance to be able to prove that they're great themselves, and they're doing that in the 60 minutes within this football game.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Here we go.
Looking for some space. It's Young. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Bama. Made the defense look slow that time.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And the Auburn offense will take over 1st and 10.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Send the back in motion. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
2nd down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. QB decides to keep it here. And they wrap him up and bring him down on what is the final play of the game. Well, let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.